We are live in Parliament, where both the NPP and the NDC have occupied the majority side of the House. On your screens now is Alexander Afenyo Markin. He is the leader of the NPP caucus in Parliament. He's addressing a news conference. Let's listen in.
Their seats. Proud to his decision, I had brought to his attention that there was a pending suit at the Supreme Court, which pending suit was to seek certain interpretation of Article 97. In fact, Mr. Speaker himself acknowledged that on the floor of the House. As a result of his decision, the majority caucus expressed its disagreement with his decision and gave a clear indication that the matter will be pursued further at the Supreme Court. So on Friday, another process was filed by me, and the Supreme Court, in a unanimous decision, determined the matter and ruled, among others, that one, Speaker's interpretation of the law was wrongful, and that the Supreme Court was staying his decision pending the final determination of the case. In other words, his earlier decision to the effect that those four MPs, that is MP for Fomina, MP for Aguna West, MP for Suhum, and Amenfi Central, had vacated their seat, was nullified. In essence, we are law-abiding. We have heard that our colleagues say they disagree with the Supreme Court. They've been using unprintable words on the Supreme Court. On Sunday, the minority leader, my respected colleague, Dr. Forson, led the minority caucus in a press conference, whereupon they told Ghanaians that today they will come and occupy our seats by their own proclamation. NPP, our tradition, is a law. Our forebears always use the courts to correct the wrong. Since 1992, our leaders have always used civil advocacy and the courts to ensure that we get the peace that we have today. On top of my head, I can recall the era where we used thumbprint ID cards and we used opaque ballot boxes. All these are things of the past today because of NPP. Today we have a very transparent electoral system because of the advocacy of our forebears. It's out there in leadership. The country is hereby informed that we will not give that lawless platform that NDC is seeking. We will not give them that platform. We will not give them that theater they so aggressively seek. They disrupt democracy and to destroy our nation. We know there are innocent people out there, innocent Ghanaians going about their business, innocent Ghanaians in the academia, innocent Ghanaians who are struggling to get 3 square meals on the table for their families. We care about them. We understand that there is politics, but we must do it in a civil manner. We believe that the appropriate thing is to quietly yield to them and wait upon Mr. Speaker. After all, the ruling was directed at Parliament and the Speaker, not an individual MP. Yesterday, the bailiff of the Supreme Court served Parliament of Ghana through the legal directorate. The director of the legal department received the ruling of the court. So, in other words, Mr. Speaker is on constructive notice, or maybe I should say actual notice of the ruling of the court. We have to leave it there and respect Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker has been part of our democracy since 1992. He's a senior lawyer. He's practiced in our court. And I believe that even if Mr. Speaker disagrees with the Supreme Court, he knows what to do. Suffice to state, at the risk of being repetitive, that we were not disrespectful of the chair. When the Speaker made his pronouncement and the majority caucus disagreed with Mr. Speaker, we didn't cause commotion here. We left quietly and told Mr. Speaker that the right place to express those grievances will be at the court. So we expect our brothers and our sisters on the NDC minority side to do the needful. But all would be for Mr. Speaker to make a final determination. The nation is looking up to Mr. Speaker. All his years in politics, this is a crucial moment for him to add weight to what we have done to preserve the peace. NPP is for peace. NPP is for peace. NPP is for peace of Ghana. We will not allow anybody to disturb the peace of the country. It is a notorious fact that we remain the majority caucus of this parliament. You, the media, must add your voice to the advocacy to compel our colleagues to respect the fidelity of the law. I have heard a respected colleague on their side, Honorable Dr. Ayini, calling on Mr. Speaker to respect the Supreme Court decision. If that is true, then that's a noble call from him. Dr. Ayeni is somebody I respect because of his respect for the law. I believe that moderates on the side of NDC will prevail on the hawks in their party to call them to order. So I would want to thank you for being with us. We are leaving this chamber peacefully into our offices. I wait Mr. Speaker's arrival, and if he calls leadership and we do pre-sitting discussions, we'll take it up from there. But for now, that lawless theater will not share with them, because Ghana, our country Ghana, is bigger than any one individual. So we would want to, at this point, sing our party's anthem to let you know who we are. Colleagues, we are the new patriotic party. We are the new patriotic party. The elephant is a winning symbol. We have walked to save Ghana. The elephant is a winning symbol. We shall walk.
So you had the NPP MPs who've just left the chamber of the House. They say that they are not going to give in to the NDC. There's not going to be any violent confrontations in the simple. They are chanting their party anthem as they walk out of the chamber to other place. You hear the NDC MPs jeering them. They are jeering them. They are asking. They are jeering them. And so that is said to be the showdown here. They say that they're not going to give in to the NDC. And then as far as they are concerned, what they're going to ensure is that the proceedings will not be disrupted. You hear NDC MPs clapping away as NPP MPs walk out. NDC MPs have also started beginning to chant a few of their revolutionary songs. And that is the situation as we have in Parliament. The majority leader, less than Afenyo Markin, just finished addressing the press here in Parliament, insisting that they consider themselves the majority and will not concede that to the NDC. But for now, they are not going to give in to the NDC. For now, they are going to their offices up until the Speaker of Parliament takes his seat. And when he does take his seat and offers directions on what should happen next, then they will return to the House. So that is how far the situation is. This is Joy News Desk here on the Joy News channel. The NDC have now been left to be the ones who have taken their seats on the majority side in Parliament.